Hi everyone, it's Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I sell all of the fabulous Stampin' Up! Products that I share with you here on my Facebook page and my YouTube channel, as well as my blog and my Instagram. Today I am excited to be here to welcome you to my page and to introduce you to Miss Maisie. Maisie is my brand new fur baby that is very sleepy. It's her afternoon nap time. We've had her just 1 week. She is exactly 11 weeks old today. So I just wanted to introduce you guys to her. She'll be a regular fixture in my craft room here with me. So let me just put my sleepy baby back in her bed because she's very tired and isn't overly enthused about being disturbed from her afternoon nap. So hold on just 1 second. Let me put you back in here, sweetie. There you go. Okay. So today I am going to be creating a card with you using the gorgeous Timeless Tropical bundle. I know that's backwards. From the new Handmade for You mini catalog. My catalogs arrived the other day, but I haven't had a chance to do anything with them, as we've had a bit of commotion here this week with Marshall, Danielle's cat, and Danielle and Brad. All three of them got injured. Brad and Danielle are both on antibiotics. I think that Marshall is the one that took the least amount of injury, or whatever you want to call it. So yes, so I will, and today's Danielle's birthday. My baby is 25 years old today. I cannot believe it. So she is over at her grandparents with Brad, having a little visit, and we're going out as a family tonight for birthday dinner and a movie. She chose Knives Out, so and we're going to Eastside Mario's. Haven't done that since the kids were really little, so really looking forward to that. Tomorrow is the McKay family Christmas. That's my side of the family. So it looks like Sunday is going to be the day that I get to start to do my catalogs. So today is Friday the 13th, so isn't that crazy that it's already the 13th of December. So I am going to flip you around. We'll just take a moment. So close your eyes if you get motion sickness or anything like that. So hold on just one moment, and let's flip that, and then down. Oh, that sounds pretty squeaky there. And then let's just move you up just a bit. Okay. Now, if this is your first time, welcome. Thank you so much for taking a few moments out of your day to join me. If you are a regular follower, thank you and welcome back. I'm just moving things around here. Please say hi. Let me know where you're coming from. Okay, so as I said, it's this Timeless Tropical bundle with the In the Tropics dies is from the upcoming catalog that goes live on January 3rd, as well as the celebration brochure. So I will be getting those out in the mail this week. So, this coming week. This is the card that we're going to be creating today. And then we've got that little stamped right there. So let me bring you up on my iPad and see how we're doing, if we need to move the lighting at all. And comments have not been working on Facebook. Oh no, it looks nice and bright. I wasn't quite sure what it was going to look like. Now, I think we can go just a little lower. Let me see if I can't bring you down just a smidge more. And then bring this. Come on. There. I think, is that better? I don't want you guys to feel like it's super far away. There, I think we are a little closer there. So this is an actual suite of products that, if you've already got your catalog, is on page 38. It has, I've shown you before, the Tropical Oasis trinkets. We're not using those today. And then we are using this awesome 5/16 of an inch braided burlap trim. So I think that's pretty cool. As well, we are using some of the champagne rhinestone basic jewels with this for the inside of the dots on the centers of my flowers, and then a couple here. And this scallop square, I've tucked it away, is part of the, where did I put you? I have put it away, and let's see if I can't, here it is. It is from the So Sentimental bundle. So this is the stamp set, and then these are the dies. So this is the die that I used, and I've already die cut this out here for you guys, so that way I don't have to do too awful much. But look at these gorgeous labels. So lovely. I love these. All right, so put this to the side. And then, of course, I've been chopping away at this paper. So this is the Designer Series paper. This is the pattern here that we're using. And the colors are Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Grapefruit Grove, Mango Melody, Mint Macaron, Old Olive, Pear Pizzazz, Pool Party, Real Red, Soft Seafoam, Soft Suede, So Saffron, and Whisper White. Those are all of the colors that are in this pack of paper, so you know that you're going to have a lot that you can coordinate with. Now, what did I don't think no. So I need to cut this. So that is the perfect opportunity for me to also show you. This is our new mini paper cutter. So this is, if you are a demonstrator, you can pre-order it now. Here it is. It fits a 6x6 piece of Designer Series paper cardstock. How tiny and adorable is that? So cute, so handy. I like that it's very thin. So when I go to crops and things like that, it's very portable. So it is paired along with a paper, Designer Series paper 6x6 sampler. So it is 48 sheets of the Designer Series paper that can be found in the catalog. Let me just pull that out. So it is not it's not all of the patterns from each one of the packs of Designer Series paper. It's just a taste so that you could see what all you get in each of the packets. So yes, so as a demonstrator, we can pre-order this now during the month of December. Otherwise, the only other way to get this is to join my Stampin' Up! Family. It is one of the celebration offerings that you'll be able to get this coming celebration time period. January 3rd to March 31st is when celebration happens, and you can get these two things as part of your starter kit. Or if you join my Sassy Stampers family right now, you can add it to your starter kit. It's $37.75. Or you can sign up to be demonstrator, and then your first order, if it's before the end of December, you can add it. So as you can see, this is already cut down to 4 inches. And I need it to be 2.5. So that's this line here. So we're just going to slide that in. And there we go. Easy peasy. So perfect to take on the road with you. And oh my goodness, it's just so cute. Okay, so first off, we're going to take the Coastal Weave 3D embossing folder. This is part of the suite as well. And we are going to bring in my die cutting machine, because I want to show you how I got my effect here. As you can see, I have, excuse me, I have the weave going this way. I have it horizontally instead of the vertically. So, and because this is not a big 6x6 embossing folder, it is a 4.5 by 6. So that means I have to take my petal pink paper, and I've got to line it up this way. And because the bottom is going to be covered by my Designer Series paper, and I'm just making sure that I have it lined up nice and straight, because it is got a directional pattern. You don't want to have this crooked, then your pattern would be going a little wonky. So as you can see, I've got that little bit hanging off the bottom, and that's okay. And remember, if it's new, you must use blue. That's my little saying to remind everybody that it is a new embossing folder. So the new embossing plate is what you want, because of the thickness is a little different. So I'll just bring it through the one way and then back the other. And there we have that gorgeous pattern. Okay, so let's get this out of the way. As because it does take up an awful lot of space on my desk. So, and I have already stamped and die cut my 3 flowers. I don't know what kind of flowers these are. I know that this flower here is a lily of some sort, but these little flowers, I don't know what they're called. It's this flower here, and then this is a hibiscus. I do know that, but I don't know that flower. Okay, so let's get my everything organized over here, and my colors are So Saffron and Soft Suede are the colors that I've chosen to use. My flowers are the So Saffron, and my sentiment is Soft Suede. So let's just move you off to the side. Take my label here. Line it up on the grid line so that I know. And I always like to flip it over just to make sure that I've got good ink coverage. Now this is going to be tricky because I can't get right over it. And I'm going to hope for the best. Pretty darn good. Good enough for me. Okay, so our label, our thank you label is done. So now let's stamp one of those pretty flowers on my insert piece of paper. And this is just regular Whisper White. Brush off the little fluffies. Okay. And there we have just a little something something on the inside of my card. Close that up. All right, so let's get building this card. So my leaves, I've die cut out 3 of these leaves. It die cut and embossed as well. Let's close this up. So as you can see, I'm just going to pull these dies out. So this is the leaf here that I used, but we've got our palm trees, your big hibiscus, whatever this flower is, this leaf here, there's another leaf, a little pineapple that would coordinate with this. The palm trees coordinates with this leaf here, goes with this stamp here, and then you've got this big pineapple, and then aloha, and then these 3 little flowers. So that is what is in the Tropics dies. And I had already die cut out so that it would save a little bit of time. So let's fold and burnish. This is Petal Pink. I'm not sure if I said that or not. So all of the measurements will be on my blog tomorrow. And my liquid glue, my favorite glue. Okay. And I've got a bit much right there. I'm just lightly going over with my bone folder to help. Because it is textured, I want to move that glue all around the back there fairly evenly And then I can take, once that's dry a bit more, I can take my adhesive eraser and get any of that goo off. All right. Marshall's actually in my craft room here with me as well. He's taken to laying up on top of my cabinet. Crazy boy. I think it's because the vent, he's closer to it, so it's a little warmer up there. All right, so let's move you up so that we can see. So I'm just lining this up. And as you can see, the Designer Series paper, the DSP, has covered that little bit at the bottom, so you don't even know that there was the entire card stock piece there. Didn't all have the embossing on it. Okay, so then I'm just going to take my ribbon scissors. And this is approximately, let's see here, the bottom of my grid paper has a measurement. So this is about 5 3/4 inches of this burlap ribbon. Okay, and then I'm going to take my tear and tape because I always use tear and tape when I'm adhering my ribbon, but because this is really, you can see how thick that actually is. You really want to make sure that you're using a very good strong adhesive because you don't want it to come undone. As well, we're going to need a mini glue dot. So let me just, should have done that first. And this shows you how versatile your silicone craft sheet is. So I'm taking my Take Your Pick tool and I'm just taking a glue dot that has a Marshall hair because Marshall loves my craft room. Okay, so I am just going to put that right there in the center, and that is going to hold my piece of ribbon. That's going to hold that down so that I can easily take and wrap this around. And you can see because my silicone craft sheet does not, adhesive does not stick to it, so I can just pull that up and use it. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to put this on first before I peel the backing off of my tape. All right. Using my Take Your Pick tool. I love this. Oh, that one is not totally adhered down. Let's try that again. There we go. Oh, and Marshall has jumped down. Hopefully he is not going to come over here and make an appearance. There we go. Give that a little push over to the side there. All right, so now to build my flowers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick this on first. And I'm going to put it right about there. Okay, that looks straight. And then I'm going to take my flowers one at a time, and I'm only going to put a bit of my liquid glue right in the center. And then I'm just going to put him there because I want it overlapping a bit. And then I'm going to take a little bit of glue on the one leaf, and I'm just going to, because I've only got the glue in the center, I can just use my fingernail, pick that up, and tuck that in just like that so it's coming out there. And then we're going to do the next one. Now, you could also use some Wink of Stella and really bling that flower up. That would look really pretty. And then we're just layering them one over top of the other. And then take my leaves I want a little bit of that leaf coming down over the top of my sentiment label. And then this one here is going to go up here. We don't want it poking out over top of the card. And then I always like to use a dot of glue to make sure my embellishments are not going to fall off. 1, 2, and 3. And then let's, because the eye likes 3s and it likes a triangle shape, so let's put one here, and I'm using the smallest of these, one there, and let's put one on that one there. You can put them wherever you like. You can use more, you can use less, whatever appeals to you. There. What do you think? So pretty and easy. You could easily mass produce a bunch of these. I'm just going to take, I don't know if this is dried enough. We used to sell these years ago. Now you can get them at the dollar store, I believe. And that just takes up that little bit of adhesive that I had scooching out the side. So that is it. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I truly do appreciate it. And leave me a comment. Please share my video. Sharing is caring. And next Thursday is what? Next Thursday is the 19th. So yes, I will be here on Thursday the 19th unless something else happens. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It's been an eventful week here, so fingers crossed our next week goes much smoother. So thank you so much for stopping by. Have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.